Hey everybody, welcome back to Web Components in Space. My name is Ben Farrell. This is episode 5, and the topic of the day today is AI art. Now, I'm sure you know what AI art is. Basically, you think of some text that you want the artificial intelligence to generate art for, and it generates it for you. And some people do not want to call it art because if it's not a human, if it doesn't have a soul, is it really art? So people, there's a lot of controversy around this, but honestly, I think this is going to be a great follow-up to episode 3, where we were talking about TensorFlow.js and machine learning with Jason Mays. He was a fantastic guest to have on, but we were talking about this artificial intelligence generated art at the time, and the space moves so fast. When we were talking with Jason doing AI art, it really wasn't possible on your local machine yet. Midjourney had just started taking off. And if you remember Midjourney, I mean, it's still going on. It's an amazing tool, but you go into Discord, you get into a chat room, and do text prompts through that. And it would hit some expensive server somewhere that you can't afford, and it would generate the images for you. But this was only several months ago, and now if you have a decent graphics card, you can do it on your very own Windows box. But in my case, I have a MacBook Pro. It's a recent one, so it uses the new M1 chip. Now, I actually have a great idea. Maybe it's not so great, I don't know, we'll see. I have this great idea to use AI art to rate those image tags, the alt text attributes on image tags on a web page. So if you're familiar with accessibility text, that's where that text goes for screen readers, in the alt attribute. So in this episode, we're gonna make a Chrome extension, and it replaces all those image tags on a given web page with another web component that we're gonna make. And this web component is going to generate AI art using those prompts straight from the accessibility text. So I'm excited to see these results. Actually, come to think of it, while we're talking about AI, it's come up a lot right now, but I haven't checked on our Web Componentron lately. It's still in the Space Lab's basement being repaired. The hardware is fine. It kind of caught on fire on us a while ago, but I'm still running system checks on the software. I think it's going to be fine. So, the Web Componentron, it helped us a lot in the first episode, but then we had those issues where it caught on fire. The entire premise of this series is that our Web Componentron, it wraps up new and experimental and interesting technology. It wraps it all up as a web component, and we get to play with it. This hasn't happened so much since the first episode. I loved what it did in the first episode. It wrapped up this halftone generator for us. But then in the second episode, it wasn't needed. Fine. But then it broke down in the third episode. So I'm going to go check up on it now. It's right over here at my monitor. I'm going to see if it's booted up yet. This is bad. I have bad news. It's gone. I don't know where it is. It's also really bad timing. I have a bad feeling about this. I really cannot have it wandering about the Space Lab unsupervised right now, especially when I don't know if it's in its right mind or not. So, also, I have our guest Christian Cantrell calling in any minute, so I really do not have time for this. I guess there's not too much I can do. But I am really excited to be talking to Christian Cantrell. He is the VP of Product at Stability AI. They're on the forefront of AI-generated images right now. It's going to be great to talk to him, so stay tuned. I'm going to hope nothing goes wrong with our Web Componentron. I'm kind of worried.